I was wondering, like, or should I say, like, wanting to know a little bit more about like what your role is at Spartans.
At Spartans, I'm actually part of the team that go out and help with disabilities. So Thursday I'm there all day for connections. So, and then Friday morning I go out to Rowan Fields with another colleague. I only work there 10 hours a week, so but yeah, that's my main role is to get disability sport up and running, really.
That's a good idea. A really good idea. I was also wondering, like, if you'd be able to like sort of provide a little bit like of a brief history about like the connections.
Brilliant question, by the way. I used to work for Edinburgh City Council. I took early retirement last year. But one of the things I wanted to set up, because I was working with adults with disabilities, I thought they don't really get the opportunity to join in the sport and the football, and I love football, and I've been a big Spartans fan for, I don't know, 6 or 7 years since I moved up here before that, but then I joined Spartans, and I saw the facilities there, and like I said, it was 2012, end of 2012. So I went and saw Dougie Samuel, who was the manager of the academy and the football team, and I said, this is my idea, I want to set up a football team, people with disabilities, and he said, brilliant, because that was one of their ideas anyway, so I actually jumped the gun for them and like helped them provide that service. So, like I say, so 2013 was the connections first got going. We started off with 6 people, and now we've got over 60 players on the book, so it's just like mushroomed. We got to meet David Hiddleston. I don't know whether you've heard of him.
Yeah,
well,
just a little bit.
Once it started off and it got too big for me to like run on my own, then I found asking for help, and David kindly came on board, and that's where we got in. And then work became a bit too much of an issue, so David had to move on. So I put another word out, and Grant Cunningham came on board. So and that's basically where we are now. We've got 3 teams in the National SFA Disability League.
Wow.
You know, so and they're all doing it pretty good. I'm really proud of them. So, and obviously we've moved on slightly more because we've got Pilrig coming in the school, so we've got a youth section set up, and also we've got a really interesting thing going today with the colleges. So
it's a good idea. Like, really good idea. Like the Spartans, like sort of like getting like the disability, like the word about the disability, football out and stuff. Like
it is honestly,
like because myself, like I've like tried to like get as much awareness out about like not just about like disabilities, but like about like the disability football side of things as well. Like with Hibs, like some I've been involved with Hibs myself, like since I was about 4.
Well, the teams are available in Edinburgh, I believe, but it sounds quite good to me.
So like before I was in the chair, like like used to be able to do Hibs Kids when I was younger, like when I had a bit more like mobility, like when I was able to walk and stuff myself.
I think that's where your management skills come in now. You've obviously got the background knowledge from before, so I think it's brilliant. I mean, I got to meet you through the connections as well. So.
Like considering like I've went through so many Hibs past Hibs managers as well, and obviously the current gaffer just now Neil Lennon, who I met when I was younger as well.
You've learned from the big men, have you? Neil Lennon actually played for Manchester City, right? He was also support. I think he only ever played 1 game or 2.
Oh, that's a bad team to support.
It is at the moment. Right. I still like you though.
Like, I was also wondering, like, if you'd be able, like, to sort of, like, sort of, like, give a, like, little brief, like, description of it, like, what age group, like, you work with?
Right, so yeah, it started off in the beginning just for adults, so anybody over 16 was like the limit, so 16 to 60 or even beyond. We've never set an higher limit, but then we got in touch with Pilrig, and obviously they're the are they 11 to 16s, I think? Yeah, so we've got 11 to 16s, so I think we're covering most of the age limits now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like What do you like think of like the current like project like the partnership between the between the college and Connection?
I think it's an absolutely brilliant idea. I think the more community links we've got, I mean, obviously we're about 5 minutes up the road to Spartans from here, so it's brilliant. And the educational side of it as well. We tried to do things with the connections as well to get like stuff around getting work things at our college as well. You know, it's like to say there's more to football than just football. You can live your life out here. You can be a part of this community. And I think it's a great community. So I'm so proud to be a part and to be asked to be a part of this is fantastic. And just hope that we can build from this. I really want this to be a massive success, and then next year we'll keep it going.
Keep it going. Like what's next? Or what is next in the future for Spartans, if that makes any sense?
For the connection side,
and just for Spartans as well.
Right. Well, my role from the connection, I want us to take us beyond Scotland. I mean, I can't see why we can't go and play teams down in England or Wales or even further afield, go to Europe. That's my ambition. One day we'll get to do that. For Spartans, for the academies to continue making connections in the community and doing all the community. There's so much community work they do. I'm only a tiny part of it, you know. For the Spartans, the first team is to get into the leagues. You know, another team in the league, so get them start playing hips. Long way off, I think, but you never know.
Like never know. I remember there was sort of like a little brief partnership between the development squad and Spartans as well, but then that unfortunately
I think there was a disagreement now it went forward, so these things happen, but I think we learn from our mistakes, don't we, and hope for next time we'll have that sorted.
Hopefully. That's pretty much all the questions that we've got.
Thank you very much. Thank you for grilling me, guys.
No problem,
Cheers.
Gary.
Well done, pal.
No problem.
See you on Thursday.